please help us receive with excitement our 2017 Ministry of Education's Bursary Scholarship Award recipients. Let's welcome them, please, as they enter. Come on, let's celebrate them. They're still coming, they're still coming, they're still coming. These young people are doing positive things in our nation, and they must be celebrated. Come on, let's hear it for them. Look, all the young men there. Awesome, awesome. Don't get tired, they still walking.
Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming.
Wow, wow, they're still coming, everyone. Okay, stop the applause for a minute. Stop it for 2 seconds. Let your hand rest. Let your hand rest. Come on now, let's hear it for them! Wow. You too. Let's clap with the music. Come on. 2-step. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them all.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2017 National Bursary Scholarship Ceremony. Po body's nerfic. Yes, I said it right. Po body's nerfic. The unbolting oxymoronic phrase illustrates the significance in why we should accept our mistakes and drop the weight of it in the past. For the buoyancy of your future will uplift you greater than the firmament of the world. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments of over 400 students who have successfully qualified for full and partial bursary awards. May we give them a round of applause? Today is a day of gratitude as we contemplate the many benefits that having a scholarship will afford us. I invite you, therefore, to fully relax and enjoy this honorable occasion as we celebrate into new beginning, greater heights, and contemporary experiences. Once again, welcome.
Thank you, Justin. Let's give Justin another round of applause. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
My name is John Darvel,
My name is Kendra Ingram.
and I'm a 2017 graduate of the University of the Bahamas, located on University Drive, New Providence, the Bahamas.
And I am a 2016 bursary graduate of the University of...
You went to the college.
Well, that's right. You're right. I won't argue. That's
Okay,
right. That's
good.
correct.
I'm a graduate of the School of Social Sciences, Department of Government and Law, the Public Administration Bachelor's of Arts program.
And I'm a graduate of the Small Island Sustainability Program. It's a mix between natural sciences and ecotourism,
Show off.
and tourism, our #1 industry.
All right then. We are both distinguished members of the Bahamas Public Service. Currently, I am the National Public Service Officer of the Year and Employee of the Year in the Ministry of
Show
Youth,
off.
Sports, and Culture. Tell them where you work. Tell them.
Well, I think most of you are familiar with me. If you haven't called me 10 million times or sent me emails, I'm Kendra Ingram. I work in the National Bursary along with Mrs. Demetria Roll. So I think some of you know me. Hands up, who knows me?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
You're
okay,
popular.
all right,
You're
all right.
Okay, you win. Please give us a round of applause. It is such a pleasure to be serving you and serving as the master and mistress of ceremonies for this evening, and we're going to continue right along with a presentation on My Passport to Tertiary Education by Ariel Curlew, who went to the Big Red Machine. She is a graduate of St. Augustine's College, and she will be followed by a presentation on the same topic by Miss Christina Small, a graduate of, I think it's the Sunny. Sorry, okay, all right, I'm sorry. Nassau Christian Academy's Crusaders. So we welcome them to come at this time with their presentations in that order. Please, let's welcome them.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ariel Curlew, a proud graduate, 2017 graduate of St. Augustine's College. I am pleased to be standing here before you today to receive this bursary scholarship. I aspire to be an accountant in the near future, and this award will be a great help to me. It will take me one step closer to achieving my career goal. In order to achieve this goal, I must become involved in an educational institution. Here, I will learn more about the career I so desire. This award allows me to obtain a free tertiary education, which works truly as my parents are not able to pay my full college tuition. I may not be as rich or financially stable as my friends or classmates or neighbors. However, I believe that I should be granted the same opportunity. I was once told that an opportunity is not lost. It is just picked up by someone else. Well, I'm picking up this opportunity, and I'm picking up this opportunity I am truly grateful for this bursary award and eagerly look forward to the next chapter of my life. Once again, good evening.
A wise man once said, "Keep your dreams alive." You must understand that to achieve anything requires faith, belief in yourself, vision, hard work, determination, and dedication. To the esteemed students and guests here tonight, I say a pleasant good evening. As a child, I always had big dreams. No matter how much people tried to change my mind or say it was too hard, I continued to dream big. So as I got older and my dreams became larger, I quickly realized how difficult it was going to be to achieve my goals. With a long medical career ahead, I knew I could not expect my parents to pay for everything. The word scholarship was slipped into almost every college-related conversation. That was when I realized and decided all at once that I was going to get a scholarship. That epiphany is the reason I am standing here tonight speaking to all of you. Being named one of the recipients of the National Bursary Scholarship has allowed me to see a light at the end of a long tunnel. It has also given me hope that I can achieve anything I want if I am determined and dedicated. Importantly, I must extend a very gracious thank you to the Ministry of Education for formulating such an awesome program, which allows a great number of students every year, including myself, to achieve their dreams. I must also thank my parents for supporting me through all my endeavors. With all this support, I now feel even further obligated to continue to strive for greatness, to prove that this scholarship will not be taken lightly. I have now taken the first step on a journey, all in the hopes to keep my dreams alive and make them into reality. I pray for the same for all of you fellow students also. Thank you.
Let's give both young ladies another round of applause, please. So I was sitting with my, co-host here a few minutes ago, and we decided to do some math. What inspired us, first of all, was the fact that aside from Christina, every single presenter thus far read from a mobile device. That's probably why they was tripping up a little bit, right? So everybody is up here, who came up here used some kind of technology to make their presentation. So we decided to use this technology with the calculator, right? So first of all, the average fee or bill a student may be presented with at the university, let's say is about
$1,500.
You think so?
I think so.
Not 2,200?
$2,500.
Think about VAT and the parking fee.
No.
Parking lot, insurance.
Hold on, the president over
He
there.
right there, he know. Parking lot, insurance, library fee, orientation fee. Mr. President, we introduced the capital development fees yet? No, we're gonna be introducing that. We're gonna have to introduce that. But all of those fees come out. Okay, let's say 2,000.
Just under 2,000.
Okay, let's say 1,800.
About.
Okay.
I know law students are about
See, this the problem.
2,500.
Mama say the woman them they ain't gonna never agree. They ain't gonna never agree. Okay, so let's say 1,900. Okay, so 1,900.
Fair enough.
And how many recipients do we have today, Mrs. Demetri Roll?
About 400.
400. Okay, so times 400. That's $760,000 per semester. Then let's multiply that by 2. So that's an investment of $1.5 million in these students a year. And then let's multiply that by 4 years. Hold on, let's go back. Divide by 4 years. Because you're going to need about 5 of them to get out of UB. Shh, don't tell the president. Okay, but let's say 4 years. That's $6,080,000 sitting right here. That is a major, come on. That is a major investment. Major investment. And I only been in UB about 14 years. So they spent plenty, don't tell them I tell you that. They spent plenty money on me. But that is the kind of investment the government of the Bahamas has committed to for these outstanding young people. So you're being provided with the access and the opportunity. Walk through that door, bust it up. Any mingos in the house? Hold on. Let's get this together. We're a university now. She graduated from college. We got something in common. You can come along. Any mingos in the house? All right, all of y'all wearing blue. Stand up for me. Let me see you wearing blue, because y'all but the only said with the head screw on right today. Stand up. No, that's aqua, honey. Sit down. That's aqua. Yes, you got on blue. She got on blue. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's my niece. That's my good niece. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. All right. Okay, gather your composure now. All right.
The Bursary Partnership with Parents, Mr. Cedric Moss, father of Abigail Moss, 2017 Bursary Scholar, will now come.
Let's welcome Mr. Moss.
I consider it a real honor to have been asked to express gratitude on behalf of the parents for these Bursary Scholarship Awards. This evening is indeed a happy occasion for the scholarship recipients and for the parents. No doubt there are many reasons that the scholarship recipients are happy, but speaking for the parents, I can say there's one primary reason we're happy. We don't have to hurt our heads about school fees. There are many parents who are in a different position than we are, having to hurt their heads about tuition, and so we are very grateful that's not our condition tonight. It is a blessing, and we should first of all be thankful to Almighty God for His provision, and certainly to all those who have made this possible, humanly speaking. First, we parents want to thank this group of wonderful scholarship recipients for their hard work in preparing for and taking their BGCSEs. Students, your hard work has not only paid off for you, it's paid off for us. And next, we want to thank the teachers of our students who labored with them over 2- and 3-year journeys. Next, we want to thank the Ministry of Education, and in particular, the Minister of Education, Mr. Jeffrey Lloyd, and the Bahamas government for the wise investment that is being made in our young people. Mr. Minister, thank you. We also wish to thank Dr. Rodney Smith and the University of the Bahamas for the collaboration with the government to afford these students the opportunity to embark upon academic careers that will prepare them for future careers that will contribute to the development of our young nation. Dr. Smith, thank you. And finally, we want to thank the hosts of family and friends who are here today, who supported, encouraged, and prayed for these students along their academic journey that brought them here tonight. Scholarship recipients, as I prepare to take my seat as a parent, please allow me to say a few words to you. You've already heard this, no doubt, but it bears repeating. I encourage you to remember that your scholarship award, like most scholarships, is not unconditional. You have a minimum grade point average to maintain in order to retain your bursary scholarship. Remember that requirement when you attempted to hang out with friends under the tree rather than hit the books in the library. Remember that when you attempted to fritter away time on social media and on Facebook Yes, I said Facebook. Instead of getting on with projects and reading ahead. I said Facebook because I really don't think there's another place in the world where more things are fake than Facebook. Fake friends, fake lives, fake news, fake almost everything. Remember, it's easy to fall behind, but it's hard to catch up. I encourage you to work and work hard, do your very best, and thereby demonstrate your gratitude for this wonderful opportunity that you are being given. Don't squander it. And parents, allow me to encourage you as I encourage myself. Parents, let's remember that we have a vested interest in these students doing well. If they don't, it will cost us. So let's hold them accountable, and let's give them all the support we can to position them to do well. So thanks once again to all those who made these scholarship awards possible, and thanks for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the parents.
Thank you so much, Mr. Morse. Please let's give Mr. Morse another round of applause for those heartfelt remarks. Recently, I graduated from the University of the Bahamas, and in applying for some graduate studies at university in London, I was given a special privilege, which my friend, who also applied to it's the University of Warwick, my friend applied to the same school, but unfortunately was not given the same privileges that I was given. In fact, they attended another local college, one of them other ones. They didn't go to UP. And because of some levels of accreditation, had to actually test into their program. And so instead of going straight into their degree program, into their graduate studies, they had to do some prerequisite courses. But because I went to UP, I didn't have to take those exams, but I was granted access directly into my program. So next October, I will join the family at University of Warwick for a Master's of Public Policy and Governance. But there was a very special individual, a very special Bahamian who made that very possible. This individual had gone off into the world. I really don't know exactly where he gone, but let's just say out into the world. And he had served in other universities, other academic institutions, garnered all of that skill, experience, and knowledge, and he came back home to the Bahamas and have worked very hard to have promoted what we now enjoy as the University of the Bahamas. This Bahamian currently serves as the president. Dr. Rodney Smith is a champion of a Bahamian, one of whom I am extremely proud of. I have a picture of me shaking my president's hand on my bookshelf in my office so people could come and see it, when they come inside. Y'all can come check it out. It's a pretty nice picture of us in our academic regalia. But in particular, I am so pleased to invite to this podium to give remarks as president of our national university, our president, Dr. Rodney Smith. Please receive him.
Honorable Minister Lloyd, distinguished administrators of the Ministry of Education, administrators of the University of the Bahamas, parents, friends, families, distinguished scholarship recipients to the University of the Bahamas. Good afternoon. Before I begin my remarks, I just wanted to say that before the minister gets up here and talks about our history, some 50-something years ago when he and I were playmates, in white pants and pink shirts at Eastern Junior School, I don't think we would have imagined sharing the same stage this evening in the capacity that we are in now. And I would say to all of you young people in here to work hard because you don't know what your destiny has for you, to set your goals now. You will achieve those goals. That's a promise. Just keep focused. I would like to congratulate the students, all of you assembled here, for being the deserving recipients of the Ministry of Education's Bursary Award to attend the University of the Bahamas. Scholarships provide students with amazing opportunities. They open doors that may have been closed, or they simply open doors wider. Each and every one of you has now been provided with the opportunity to earn a degree from your country's national university and become UB Mingos. I have something in common with every student sitting in this room tonight. I too was the recipient of a government scholarship. That government scholarship changed my life, enriching it, helping to make me the person that I am today. You see, I lost my father when I was 6 years old, and my mother worked as a waitress all of her life to raise her 4 children as best she could with everything she had. But even giving us her all, she simply could not afford to send us to university. I was the first person in my family to go off to a university. So truly, both she and I were blessed when she went to see the Minister of Education, at that time Honorable Livingston Coakley, and I was awarded a government scholarship. And now today I stand before you as the president of your university. The University of the Bahamas is truly a national resource, and it will spur innovation, creativity, and advance intellectual discourse, focus on the development of means and resources for the betterment of life for all Bahamians, as well as those who come to our shores seeking the same. At UB, we see the entire country as the campus for the university. This is a mandate that every faculty, staff, and student of the university gladly accept as we seek to expand centers of excellence across the length and breadth of our archipelago. I dare say that I know of no other institution in all the world which considers the entire country as its campus. Think about that for a moment. What is even more unique is the fact that our entire country is made up of the most beautiful parts of the ocean, dispersed with some of the most natural and unspoiled islands in existence. By all accounts, the campus of the University of the Bahamas is and will improve to be the most beautiful campus in the entire world. Isn't that something? That's putting things in perspective. Students, this is the institution that you have been privileged to receive a scholarship to attend. You are the first fall class admitted to the University of the Bahamas, and you are in a unique position to aid in its positive evolution going forward. I encourage you to make this institution your home for the next 4 years, not 5. And I guarantee that you will benefit from exceptional academic and social experiences. The university is currently working on a comprehensive study abroad program. This program will ensure that eventually every student at the University of the Bahamas will have a study abroad experience for either a semester or a year or during the summer by the end of your junior year. Students will then return home, spend their senior year at the university, and graduate. Over the next few years, we will be making significant additions to our campuses. There will be new residence hall in Nassau and Grand Bahama. In Grand Bahama, the residential facility will open in January of 2018. This campus is under the leadership of Dr. Ian Strawn, the new vice president. We will be breaking ground this fall for new residence facilities in Nassau. In fact, we are now referring to this as our college town, as it will have 2, 3, 4, and 5-bedroom suites with kitchenettes, a gym, a pool, cafeteria, a ballroom, and retail spaces along University Commons. We are in the process of completing the Wilson Graduate Center and the Small Island Sustainability Research Complex, which will help to significantly advance small island sustainability program development in our country. Based on what I have briefly shared, you can see that we have a lot of activity and exciting things happening on our campuses, many of which are already bearing fruit. As many of you know, I make it a point to serve as a mentor to some students throughout the academic year. I have an open door policy every Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. You do not need an appointment. This goes for you too, parents. In addition, the senior administration of the university meets once a month with the Student Government Association and student leaders to collaborate, review policies affecting students, as well as plan the growth and development of the university. At the University of the Bahamas, we know and we believe that students must come first. I am confident that you will enjoy your time with us and that you will build lifelong relationships with your fellow students, faculty, and staff. You are the future alums of this great institution. You are the recipients. You are also the products and the future builders and the owners of the University of the Bahamas. I'm encouraging you all to embrace this opportunity. Study hard, but also get involved with student life. Cherish this opportunity. I guarantee you that your lives are going to change. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your words, your kind words, for your wisdom, and I'm sure the students and the parents will take you up on that offer to come and see you. Just a little bit about my experience at UB. Unlike John, I only attended for 4 years. I remained on the Dean's list for 4 years. It's tedious, I must say. If you thought you studied hard for your BGCSEs, think again. I just want to reiterate that. You're going to have to study twice as hard to even make it, okay? So just be encouraged. Just be encouraged and keep a tunnel vision with regards to your studies. It's important to have a balanced life, find some good friends, find some good mentors. I must say that I've had mentors at the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Youth, and I also found a lot of friends along the way. So I think you need to build a team while you're there, bloom where you're planted. Some of you may have wanted to go off, but this is the greatest opportunity here at the university. So I want you to take that up and, just keep focused and you will definitely make it. Some of the blessings that I've had with attending the University of the Bahamas before they institutionalized the travel study abroad program, I was eager to do that, and so I applied, and I had the opportunities to study at the Harvard University. I also traveled to China, and I did a study abroad as well. So I want to tell you to apply and just go for it, and you will be successful.
Thank you very much, and please be seated. Playing that Josh Groban's song, but he created a mood. He saw the sinews of energies that he emphasized as he went through that particular piece. And as the Minister of Education, and having lived on this earth for the number of decades that I have, played with this great Bahamian president of the University of the Bahamas in our early childhood, and having to contend with so many Bahamians who want to put our young people down, I want them to take a look at these. Dear friends, I stand and rise on established protocol, but may I be permitted to say a special welcome tonight to my team leaders, Mrs. Donella Bodie of the Ministry of Education Permanent Secretary, Mr. Lionel Sands, who is the Director of Education, Mrs. Angela Pratt-Roll, Undersecretary, the President of the University of the Bahamas, Dr. Rodney Smith, my classmate in primary school and in high school at the one and intermittently the great Red Machine. I want to also pay respects to my brother and friend and mentor, Pastor Cedric Moss, who is the representative tonight for the parents and a proud parent of his beautiful daughter, Abigail. May I respectfully give honor to you wonderful parents and guardians and teachers and friends of these, I call them lamps of light, our beautiful children. Good evening. At this very hour, this very moment, the Ministry of Education, the government of the Bahamas, would have caused to be awarded in this country over 1,000 grants and or scholarships to Bahamian students. Right this minute. We have set aside nearly $8 million in our budget for scholarships to our young people. Not the future of our Bahamas. We keep making that mistake. This is our young Bahamas now. And I am privileged to be here on this third annual Bursary Scholars Award ceremony, where we honor these well-deserving young people of our beautiful Bahamas. This only, by the way, dear friends, represent a portion of the 440 recipients. There are others in the Family Islands, notably in Grand Bahama. And before our ceremony this evening, Dr. Smith and I have agreed that we are going to duplicate a ceremony of this nature in Grand Bahama for the many dozens who reside there. As Brother Darvel would have said earlier, each of these scholarships is valued at $5,000. And there are 318 full scholarships tonight, representing approximately $1.5 million. That does not include the 122 partial scholarships. And I may also say, my dear beloved parents and friends and family, that does not also include the many dozens and hundreds of young Bahamians who are beneficiaries of some financial assistance from the University of the Bahamas. I am grateful to the consideration of the government of this country to make the investment that we do in our wonderful young people. I want to say how grateful I am to the National Bursary Committee, led by Mrs. Demetria Roll from the Tertiary and Quality Assurance Division. Mrs. Roll, stand up so everyone can see your wonderful face. Mrs. Angela Pratt Roll, who is Undersecretary. I would like to, in his absence, congratulate Mr. Reginald Saunders, Administrator of the Scholarships and Education Loan Division. In her absence, Ms. Monique Hinsey, and who is a consultant to that division. Dr. Marcella Elliott Ferguson, Registrar of the College of the Bahamas. Dr. Ferguson here with us this evening. In her absence, we offer congratulations and thanks for a great and wonderful job. Let us give them a round of applause. Parents and guardians, may I, as a parent who have gone through this exercise 4.5 times now, putting children through college, let me advise you here and now, your work and your expenses have only begun. I am grateful and I'm proud of you for receiving this partial scholarship, but there's much more that you will have to spend on making sure that these wonderful souls continue their trajectory into tertiary education. Let me help you understand something, parents. They think they are men and women now. They finish high school. If they were like me and Dr. Smith at 16, 17, they're mouth hard. And of course, they think they know everything. My brother Gomez, I could remember him as a student at St. Augustine's. You can't tell them nothing. But that's okay, because that is a necessary passageway into adult responsibility. This is what you do, dear parents and guardians. You wag your finger before them, not in their face, but before them like this. Say what you like. Do what you like. I still got you going my way. In fact, parents, this is not to discourage you. They never leave. They don't go anywhere. What they do is go and bring others back with you. Call them spouses and grandchildren. I know. I have 5.5 right now. Dear bursary scholarship recipients, you are a part of a proud heritage. This scholarship award goes back to 1978. Next year we'll be making it 40 years since thousands of our young Bahamians have been given this privilege to go off to college. Many of whom come, my dear friends, from public schools. And 60% of them come from independent schools in our country. Another handful of them come from and are enrolled presently at the University of the Bahamas. They are in their 2nd or 3rd year, which gives them the qualifications, if they maintain a certain condition, to be the recipients of this scholarship. 64 of our recipients come from the Family Islands. I hope by next year we will double that. Because what we want to continue to maintain is that Nassau is not the Bahamas. Maguana, Cat Island, Andros, Grand Bahama, Long Key deserve the same recognition and opportunity that our beloved students here in Nassau already receive. I just want to say that everyone you see sitting here tonight have done one of two things. First of all, they would have passed 5 BGCSE subjects with a grade of C or above and would have achieved inclusive math and English as a compulsory requirement. Either that, if they are incoming freshmen, right, doctor? Praise the Lord. Or they would have maintained a cumulative 3-point grade average while at the University of the Bahamas. That's no small feat. They should be congratulated. What's more, my dear brothers and sisters, what's more is that 73 of these recipients, 73, listen carefully. See, this is why I get angry when you all put down my young children. They are wonderful. Part of the reason that they may fail at times, part of the reason is because of us, adults. 73 obtained 9 or more BGCSE A to 6. I hope you all in the media put that on TV, whenever you put that on TV. I don't want to see on the front page who gets shot, who was charged with murder. These are your front page stories. Put Ezekiel Thompson on the front page. These are the best and brightest of our people. And in order for them to maintain this scholarship, they have to maintain a 3-point average throughout their 4-year academic journey. So let me say now, you go into the University of the Bahamas. It is the finest national university in this region. For many students, this is the only option. For a number of students, this is the first option, which speaks to the caliber and quality of our national university. And my dear brothers and sisters, students, because we are all students, I want to congratulate and I wish to thank you. I want you to understand that you are entering a university legacy of excellence. You are entering this institution at a time when there are great changes taking place, changes in which you will be involved. And some of the halls that you will traverse daily will be brand new, but others will be the same halls that many notable Bahamians have traversed before you. Bahamians like the Honorable Michael Pintard, who is now today the Minister of Youth, or Dr. Ian Strawn, who now today is the Vice President of University of Bahamas North, or Mrs. Darnell Osborne, who is the proud owner of Dairy Queen and other franchises throughout the Bahamas, or the late Hal Taylor, whose magnificent creations were once acquired by the likes of Queen Elizabeth and Oprah. I want to remind you, my dear beloved students, of your responsibilities to your donor, or I should say donors, your parents and the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, which happens to be by the icon COB. Let me tell you that we expect you to do proud. We are going to insist upon you making us proud, because you are going to be your best at all times. You are our ambassadors while you are here in the Bahamas. You represent the heritage and the legacy of your parents, and you are going to make the Johnsons and the Thompsons and the this and the that of the world very proud. I also want to say something else to you. Your country has invested in you. You now invest in your country. See, Dr. Smith, he is like me. We were the first in our family to go to high school. The reason our parents thought it was high school because it was on top of the hill. We were the first and graduate from high school. We were the first in our family to go to and graduate from college and receive advanced degrees, first in our families, which says this. He came from Culmersville, I came from Camp Road. It says this, my dear brothers and sisters, it's not where you come from, It's what you come to. Us, your parents, and this country is giving you a chance to come to that because you are magnificence in action. God bless you and good evening.